We are at Vogue Theatre in San Francisco, and we have Ritesh Batra, the director of famous movie Lunchbox. So he has come up with a new movie, The Sense of an Ending, which is an adaptation of very famous book by Julian Barnes. So here he is. Welcome, Ritesh.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So how are you feeling right before the release of your movie?
Well, it's great. I mean, we worked on it last year, so it's been a while, a couple of months, and I'm looking forward to what people think about it.
Definitely, they're going to like it. Tell us the moment when you heard that you're going to direct that movie. So, what did it feel like, and what was going through your head at the time?
Well, I've loved the book for many years. I read it back when it came out in 2011, I think it was, and I fell in love with it then. So, and a couple of years later, when it came to me as an offer to direct, it was very honored, and there was not much thinking about it. I was just very eager to do it. Because it's something that I love. I love the story and the characters, and it was a very difficult job. And it's I think both me and Nick Payne, who wrote the screenplay, are both young and very naive at the time, and so we thought we could do it. And maybe looking back in the future, I would think harder, but it was a wonderful experience.
Yeah, they always say the adaptations can be hard. So what was the challenging part?
Well, movies have to be told through relationships, and books don't have that limitation. Books can transcend time and space in a way that movies cannot. So, in many ways, it's considered a very powerful medium, but in many ways, it's not as powerful as literature. So that was sort of the biggest challenge of this book.
So, how was it working with Charlotte and Jim?
Oh, they're amazing people. They're incredibly generous. Just like Irfan is, and all the actors I worked on in Lunchbox. I think it's just the hallmark of great actors. They're also very generous people. So I had an amazing time working with Charlotte and with Jim. They're really special.
You have worked with Hollywood, Bollywood, and UK. So tell us your journey from, let's say, Bollywood to Hollywood, and what are the main differences working in Bollywood or UK industry?
Well, I don't know. Honestly, I'm not the right person for that question. Honestly, because I just come to things from. I made Lunchbox. I wrote it, and I carried it on my back for many years, just as people do with their first movie. And then I made The Sense of an Ending because I loved the book. And then I just made this movie called Our Souls at Night. It's based on a novel by Kent Haruf that I also love. So I just come at stories with a love for them and for the characters, and I don't really think about much beyond that really. And it's a film crew, and an opportunity to work with great actors is always the same kind of honor everywhere you go.
We're talking about the project with the Robert Redford. You want to talk more about that?
Well, yeah, it's a movie called Our Souls at Night. It's based on a novel by Kent Haruf, and it stars Robert Redford and Jane Fonda, and also Bruce Dern, and Judy Greer and Matthias Schoenaerts. So we just finished filming and we are editing right now. But it was set in Colorado and we shot it there. So it was just a great time.
Should be ready to release this year, I guess, right?
I think so. I don't know what the release plans are, but it's a Netflix original. So I bet you'll see it on Netflix and also in the theaters, I think.
Did you always want to be a director, or it just happened?
Well, I did actually. Yeah, I did always want to do that, but I studied economics in undergrad, and it's like with all middle-class Indian kids, you end up getting a degree.
Yeah.
But then I found my way into it, and eventually, so there's a lot of luck involved, and there's a lot of what they call passion or whatever they call it. But no, it's just been really sort of lucky and incredible time, I think.
Your parents supported it all the way through your choice to get in this?
Not all the way through now, but they tried hard. Tried hard. It's tough, I have a kid too, so I understand.
Some of the favorite movies that you would like to watch? Your all-time favorite?
I mean, there are too many. I don't think you have enough time on your camera. But I love all movies. I have favorite directors actually. Louis Malle is one of my favorite directors. I love all his movies pretty much. also Bergman. I love Satyajit Ray's movies. I love Guru Dutt's movies. So I love a whole lot of different. Also Robert Redford's movies. Actually, I do interest. That's why it was very special to work with them.
Would you like to say anything else about any of your projects to our audience?
No, thank you. Thank you for, it's such a pleasure to, it's really, I think it's really special being like our identity, bringing that to a British novel, bringing that to an American novel, and still, to me, just when I watch it, it just feels like an Indian movie because that's who I am. So, and thank you, thanks for watching these movies.
Thanks, Ritesh, for talking to us, and we wish you good luck for your upcoming projects. This is Sonia for Sitara TV.
Thank you.